And I want to speak a little bit about my practical view, what I'm doing since years in Bielefeld, which is a normal big city in Germany with 350,000 citizens, a big music school. We have no recorder society in Germany, like in America or other countries, or house music is in the Netherlands quite common. And so you have the big market of recorder players in amateur circles around the music school where I work. And for the last 5 years I try to make different strategies to bring people together in this town. And this is a very interesting working place for me as a professional recorder player, because there is so much and there are so many possibilities for players to play and to join in groups. And I want to share this practical sides with you. The situation for recorder players, I mean amateur ensemble players, is quite comfortable compared to other instruments. If you compare to flute players or to violin players who wants to play as amateurs for their long life in orchestras, there are not so many possibilities. In any case, in my town is the situation. And in Bielefeld you have around 20 recorder player groups in churches, in the music school of course, but I don't speak about my music school now, which is a very big one. But you have a lot of different possibilities to play. And the situation is that all the players, when they come together, they don't see so much from each other. They work in churches, they play their own concerts, they have their own projects, and they don't really doing things together. And I want to change this a little. And so my first idea was we have to work for a local scene in the town. And of course it is, there's always the connection to big networks, to the big recorder scene like here in Amsterdam on the open recorder days. But what can we do in a certain region, in a certain town, like Bielefeld? And I am also an ensemble conductor of a big group, Markus Consort, and we have a lot of people who want to organize something. And so we created a night of the recorder in Bielefeld, and we are doing this now the 5th year, once a year, and we try to make a meeting for amateur ensembles, amateur solo players, and also for professional players who want to present their projects there. And this is quite interesting because all these people from Bielefeld, all the recorder players come there. It's a 4-hour show. Everybody can play their 10 minutes. And yeah, it's a big party, in fact, every year. And I know a lot of recorder players now in Bielefeld. This is a big advantage for me. And so I'm searching always for this idea, and like we are here now in Amsterdam, we can think about, let's do recorder days in Jerusalem or somewhere else. It doesn't matter. It's a possibility to get each other together and to speak about and to listen what they are doing. This is the idea about local scene, in fact. This is the poster of this you see, and you see that there are many different groups, also many soloists, there are amateur players, a lot of them, but the main part is amateur players, and some professional are connected to it. And it's a wide range of repertoire. You have here, of course, early music, but you also have jazz musicians, you have folk things. I like this mixture. Anyway. The second idea is we need a platform where all these projects are presented. And I speak about local things, but for me it has always to do with show the people what is going on in the world. We can speak in Bielefeld about nice recorder sound, but it's also nice to know which cities are interesting to listen. Where are the festivals? There are always people who travel a lot around Germany. I know people who visit 10 or 15 courses a year, with different people who are teaching recorder ensemble playing. They're very active. These people, around 30, 40, 50 amateur players who are searching for inspiration. And I want to bring this together. In an internet platform, I made a blog which is called Blog Flutes. and where there we present everything which has to do with recorders in our area, and making also a link to things like ORDA in Amsterdam. I will show you in a few seconds. It's a great possibility to spread information, and you see it if you analyze the clicks which are happening. You can see if you're working, for example, with WordPress, you can very easily see what is happening, who is looking, and of course you see that there are a lot of people in Germany looking to it, but also from Taiwan, also from America, and also from Israel or Netherlands. It's interesting what's going on there. We are doing it now for 4 years, and we have 50,000 clicks on it.
What language is it?
It's in German. It has to be in German because it's our main. I would like to do it also in English, but that's a problem. In fact, yeah, languages. Yeah, here you see the postcard from which we do sprite in concerts for this. And if you want to take a short look, I hope it is going fast. There you see that there is something about ORDA. In Amsterdam, you see different categories, you see different ensembles with an own page, concerts, all the things which are interesting. If you want to see, take a look at it later. Oh, how come to get back here?
Back home, yeah.
This? Ah, okay. Idea 3. Let's create new projects. My idea was there are defined ensembles, but sometimes you have in one group very big variety of quality of playing. Why don't we do projects from different ensembles, they're very fast players, putting them together? I spoke with 15 players, which I mentioned from these kind of events, and we made a project which is 10 times a year, a day rehearsing and making a concert with these players. And it's extremely interesting for me to have such an ensemble to work with, because you see they are going like this through all the repertoire, and you can do very difficult modern pieces, big ensemble pieces, which I would never be able to do with my group where I'm rehearsing every week. So there are possibilities in this idea, I think. Meetings of ensemble players to work together is also a big challenge. We did this and we invited Royal Wind Music as final concert point in Enger, where we made next to Bielefeld an ensemble meeting with 120 players, and 4 teachers who organized this and divided them in levels of playing and make a big party of it. And you get so many contacts and so many ideas what will be the next project from this. This I already mentioned. In my music school, which has 4,000 music students in this music school, and 1,500 in arts. It's a music and art school in Bielefeld. We do every year a recorder week. So the whole week, all recorder players, which are around 400, are playing ensemble together. Yesterday we had the idea in this discussion point, where can we get the concert instruments from? If you do this kind of projects, the head of the music school is very happy if there is going on something. In Bielefeld we were able to buy instruments because of this project. And the students. Yeah, what are the advantages? Of course, recorder players can participate to be inspired, to get inspiration from this, so that things can develop for themselves. Networks means you can meet new people to get also more possibilities to play in groups. And for us as professional players, it's a great workplace, because we can develop more projects. This is work, and very interesting work, I think. And besides of it, it's also interesting because there's interest in our own professional projects in CDs, concerts, and it works very strongly, in my opinion. The difficulties. this work is extra to our normal work in music schools, absolutely. And it's not possible to do it alone. You always need partners. You need a chief of a music school who is very interested in what's going on in the recorder department. Very important. You need ensembles who encourage this. You need colleagues and to work together in this. And all these things go together at your working place, at our working place. It's like this. Thank you very much.